Hello everyone, Xander here from Xander's Bricks. Welcome back to another video where today we are working yet again on the Lego City because we have some major things to do. Now we're in a little bit of a different camera angle than usual. That's because we're working on this section right behind me. There's that big whopping gap which is going to be housing the brand new Lego Boutique Hotel, which I cannot wait to put in there. Now, we have a few big problems with that. It doesn't really line up perfectly. So today we get to move around a bunch of modulars, work on a brand new section, and get a whole lot done. I think the city is going to look a lot different after this video. So if you do at any point enjoy this video, consider liking the video. And if you're new around here and you haven't already, consider subscribing. Leave a comment on what you guys want to see in my city or future videos in general. I do stop motion, city, and reviews. So if you've got any suggestions for any of them, let me know. I'm trying to work out this face on your screen, but if there's anything you guys can do to help me with that experience, please let me know. I'm new to all of this, so I'm trying my best for you guys. But now let's jump right into what we need to do. So this is a section we've been looking at for quite a while now. We've been working to get the modular in this space, and unfortunately it doesn't line up all that nicely. I love a bunch of the modulars that are placed on the water here, but it looks like we're gonna have to move some of them. So I want to show you guys what we need to work on here. So we obviously need to take out almost all of these modulars, unfortunately, because this section here is even going to be reworked. We're going to try and move the modulars over a little bit so that the road plates will actually be touching the edge, which I'm not sure if that's entirely possible quite yet, but we're definitely going to try. That also means that the diner may possibly be moved. The bank might possibly be moved. Assembly square probably going to stay right there. The half modulars are safe because obviously that's all that can fit there. And the Palace Cinema, well, I'm not really sure yet. I'm sure it'll stay on the water, but I'm not sure if it's going to stay there. So we've got a whole lot to do in this episode because there's just so much to tackle, and it's just such a major part of the city. So I am super excited to do this section. So I'm going to jump right into it. I'm going to try and get a bunch done, and I'll check back in just a few seconds here, guys. Let's go. Okay, guys. That took a lot of time, and a lot of things had to change to make all of this happen. We had to lose a few things, we had to gain a few things, and it's just a whole lot. Now, you can see a little bit behind me. You can see right now that the diner is here now. The Palace Cinema is still there. Our new building is there with the Eiffel Tower on top. We're going to take a little bit of a closer look at all of this because there are so many big new changes that I just think are really crazy. And I don't know. You guys are going to have to let me know what you think about it. We lost a few things. The brick bank is no longer in that far back corner. It's now the corner garage once again because it matches the assembly square a little bit better. And we also had to lose the Lego store, and you'll see why in just a couple minutes here. So let's take a look at that. All right, so we're in the new area that, you know, we've been working on for a while now, the new platform. The diner is here. I think it looks super cool next to the Palace Cinema. And it's not a corner, but it works, I think, enough. We've got a little bit of a gap here. We might throw something back there, maybe some sort of like bikers or something, maybe. It could be cool. I'm not really sure yet. But the reason we had to lose the Lego store is because it didn't really line up nicely, and we did this. So we have this new grass area here. I just think it looks a lot better, and you know, it could be like a park or something. I might throw some of our new elephants in there and things like that. So we'll just see where that completely takes us. Now, with this new area, we also put the dragon on the Palace Cinema, which is something I've wanted to do for a while. It was on the diner for a while. It's not anymore. It's now on the Palace Cinema. I think it looks super cool. I think it looks really menacing. I still want to find time to figure out how to make that thing have flames coming out of it, because I think that could be even cooler. Now, we don't have any of the cars or things like that, and I can already noticed that there is a missing piece right there, which is a little bit unfortunate, but we will get to there in just a minute, because now we got to take a look down here, which some big differences. First off, the train has a little bit more space to breathe. I added a little bit more of a beach area, which I think looks really good. I think it airs out the space a little bit. We might move the train even more over and, you know, add some pedestrians and things like that. I think it'll really help the space. Now, Because of this, we had to move the road all the way to the edge, and I didn't really think about this until I did it, and I'm starting to realize my mistake, because there's a train here, and where is the train supposed to go after this? I'm not really sure, so it is going to take us a while to figure that out. But you can see we've got 3 buildings here. We still got the assembly square. The corner garage is back. Some of the stuff is falling over and stuff like that, so we'll get to that. But the big thing is we've got the new modular in, and I think it looks so cool here on the water. I think it's just one of my favorite ones of all time. Just the overall shape is so cool, and I think it just works wonderfully there. It doesn't feel as boxy like the brick bank and things like that, which I think is why I really like it. It's a lot less boxy of a corner, which is cool. So I'm really happy with it being there. I think even with that art display in the back there, I think it still works. So yeah, I'm not really sure. You guys will have to let me know if you like this new layout, but we still have a few more things to do. We got to get cars back in. We're not going to put any cars here quite yet because obviously this section's not done, and we're going to work on that in a future episode here. But we're going to add the cars and pedestrians back in this section here, and who knows, maybe I'll even mess around with the fire on that dragon, and I think I might do a little bit more with this park here. So we're going to jump right into that, and I'll be right back, guys. Okay, so we got quite a bit done. I actually did a lot overnight, and then I did a little bit more this morning. That means nothing to you guys, but this was like a one-day project. It really wasn't that bad. It was just difficult getting all these modulars sorted out, but I did get a little bit more done. We added in a few pieces that were missing here or there, and I did a little bit more work, including the park, which you can't see, but it's right down here somewhere. So I did more work on that. I added in the cars and pedestrians, and I moved the train tracks around a little bit because it was a little bit too far from the building. I don't know. I just didn't like the placement of it. So I still have to do stuff over there in the end because it's just kind of bare. But we're going to take a look at what I worked on here because obviously I can only talk so much here. So let's take a look at what I was able to accomplish. So here it is, the area now that we have pedestrians and cars in. Obviously nothing too crazy. We've got some crosswalk signs here, and I believe we have one there too. And then we've just got a pedestrian crossing, and nothing too crazy. You know, we added in cars, and I've added in a few minifigures here and there. I don't think Lloyd was up there last time, but Lloyd is there. He's going to fight the dragon, possibly. And then I worked a little bit on the park, and I think I like how it's going so far. I don't want it to be like a standardized park. I want it to be more like a wildlife habitat. So we've got an elephant in there just as a reference for now. It might not be the only one in there at the end because I still have tons of wildlife sets I want to fit around this area. But with that being said, we did open up this space here. This was the space that had the train tracks in it. It now doesn't have train tracks because I think I'm going to do grass here too. I'm not sure yet. I don't know about my pieces, how happy they'll be about that, but we'll see. I would like to get some of our animals up here too. I think that'll really help with the utopia feel and just adding more life to the city instead of just the bustling city streets. Now, as I was also stating while we're here, the train is a little bit closer to the building, nothing too crazy. We also added in a crosswalk sign here, which meant I had to move a little bit of stuff around. So the light pole is moved over. The fire hydrant is there. It was over where the lamp is, and the lamp, so they just switched spots basically. But yeah, so we've got basically everything done in this area. I think I might add another crosswalk here just because now I have a blank regular like half road, which is the same size as the crosswalk, so it'll make basically a full tile, and I think that'll work fine. That probably doesn't make any sense. It makes sense in my head though. So we'll probably just do that off camera. I might even forget to mention in the next video, but if you see it, hey, there you go. Speaking of the next video, I'm hoping for this next video to finally get to this area here, which I've been saying for the past few videos, but I'm really thinking that this is the spot that we need to be in, and we really need to get work done here. Who knows, we might do a little bit of work up here as well, but I really want to finish off this area and just get it complete, because then we can work on fixing up some of the older areas like the Indian Reserve, which I think does need a little bit of touching up, the rooftops of some of these buildings, and then possibly over the summer we can get to this section here, which won't be a big project, I don't think, but who knows. I didn't think this was going to be such a big project, and well, here we are. So yeah, I'm not going to go back to face cam after this. I think we've basically done that too much in this video at this point, but Like I've been saying in the past few of my videos, if you have any suggestions for how I can improve using my face for these videos, just let me know in the comments down below. I'm trying to make these videos a lot more friendly for you guys, so all of your feedback helps, and most of that feedback will be coming in the summer videos, just because I'm recording all of these in the winter. So thank you all so much for watching this video. If you made it this far, thanks. You guys are the real ones. Make sure to leave a like. Consider subscribing if you're new around here. And if you want to see more pictures and exclusive stuff, that'll be up on my Instagram at Xander's Bricks. Easy to find. You may as well hit follow while you're there. That's all I've got for today, guys. Like I said, comment what you want to see. Comment how I could do better. And yeah, I just hope y'all have a great rest of your day. And I'll see y'all in the next video.